Good morning, students. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Maths Buzz. Today I am taking the class 11th video and I'm starting with chapter 1, which is sets. So before I start, we'll just take the example from the practical normal life. Generally what do we say, what is a set? Like we say collection of flowers, that is bouquet. We have furniture, we have you can say the jewelry set. So set means where we have the collection of same thing, similar thing. So when I'm talking of furniture set, so I'm talking of chair, table, sofa, so everything that caters to the furniture set. Same way goes with the let's say jewelry set. So we have everything. We can have ring, we can have necklace, we can have tops, so pendant. So that defines a set. So how do this definition comes for mass? So it's a collection of well-defined objects. So that is called sets. So here collection of well-defined objects is a set. Okay, and this is the example, general example where you can relate to. Now here when we if you remember, how do we define sets in mathematics? Sets in mathematics, whenever we define the number system, if you recall, n is a set of natural number, w is a set of whole numbers. Same way we have the set of integers, where we are dealing with only the integers here. Okay, we have set of rational numbers. Okay, set of rational number, set of irrational number. So if you remember, in this set we are keeping the numbers of same kind, natural numbers 1 2 3 4, we are talking of this. So and same way rational number, irrational number, so we are keeping those numbers which belong to the same particular set. Now next comes, how do we represent set? Second thing is representation of set. So how do we represent set? So I'll just take an example before I start. If we am defining, like if you have seen, when we are writing the set of natural number, okay, this is set of natural number. So the set which defines a collection, that is always shown by the capital letter. Here we have the fixed alphabet for the set of mathematical, you can say, number system. But here if general I am representing anything, let's say I am representing rivers of India or states of India, so I can write, let A letter defines the states of India, and when you are writing in the bracket, so the members of that particular set, they are represented by the small letters. Let's say I'm writing here, I'm writing the complete name, Delhi, we have, not Delhi, we are writing say Haryana, Punjab, here this is Haryana, Punjab, Chhattisgarh, and so on. Now the thing is, set itself is defined by the capital letter, but the members of the set, the elements which are in the set, they are defined by the small letters. If we take the vowels of English alphabet, so here vowels of English alphabet, I am defining it by capital letter, but the vowels are defined by we are writing with the small alphabet. We won't be writing them with the capital alphabet. So here the set is represented by the capital letter, and the elements in the set, they are represented by the small alphabets. This thing is very, very important to remember. So here we are representing it with the small alphabet. Next thing is, suppose each, like the element in the set, that is called element, members of that particular set, they are named as. Now next thing is sorry here the vowels belong to this set. So we have a symbol, this is a Greek symbol, epsilon, which means belongs to. Belongs to what? Like if I write A belongs to V. A is a member of set V. Here E belongs to V. Okay, suppose I say there is an element which is not a part of set. So how do we relate with the set of vowels? If I say S, so S does not belong to V. That is very simple. If that particular element does not belong, we'll just put a slash on this sign of epsilon. So these are important things regarding the set. Now next thing comes, second is representation of the set. There are two ways of representing the set. The first is roster form and second is set builder form. So now we'll be taking representation of set. There are two ways of representing a set. One is roster or this thing is tabular form. Second is set builder form. Roster form in which we just lie the elements of a particular set and they are separated by commas. So how do we take, like earlier I discussed about the set of vowels. So what we did, we write V is equal to A, comma, E, comma, I, comma, O, E, comma, U. So we are writing 5 vowels of the English alphabet. So this is the roster form. For example, I have to write the collection of the numbers which are, that is a natural number and which are less than 6. So here this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next is the multiples of 3 less than 15. So here we'll start from 3, 6, 9 and 12. In continuation, but if there is the set is like the multiples of 3, okay, we are just writing multiples of 3. So here this goes as 3, 6, 9, 12 and we'll put dot dot dot. Dot 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 means indefinitely. That is, it is in continuation in a similar pattern. Now next comes set builder form. What do you mean by set builder form? In set builder form, we define it by a statement. We don't write the number of elements of the set. For example, here V is, we just give, there is a variable. We'll just write a variable, means this variable is common for the other variable also. So we are represented X such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. So it means we are writing the vowels of English alphabet. Moving to next is, here I have written the set builder form, like A is a collection of the elements such that X is a natural number and it lies between 3 and 10. So we have been given the limits. So when we write it in the roster form, so you will start X is less than 3, greater than 3. So I will not write 3, I will start from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. This is our set A. So this is a roster form. Now here these set also can be written in the builder form. Like here I can write A, X is such that X is a natural number. And I can write X lies between, this is greater than and equal to 1, less than and equal to 5. This can be written. This is set builder form. I want you to write set builder form for set B. You can write set builder form for set B. Now the question arises, what is the difference and why do we use set builder form when we can write all the elements? The point is, when you are writing the set of natural number, okay, so either you are showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dash dash dash, you are not writing all the numbers. When we have infinite number, then we represent it by a particular statement. That is the use of set builder form. So this, all the topic of representation and the introduction is related to exercise 1.1. The question based on 1.1, you can solve it. I will take in my next video the question related to exercise 1.1. Till then, keep practicing, keep learning. Thank you.